public housing complex in Kalihi was the focal point of a big FBI drug investigation. FBI agents and Honolulu police swarmed the towers at Kuhio Park early this morning. Agents say the accused drug dealers ran an open-air drug market, mostly involving crystal meth. So we asked the state what it's doing to curb illegal activity at public housing. Alexander Zanes is getting answers. Alexander?
Joe, authorities executed raids across Oahu today, including at the gated community of the towers at Kuhio Park, formerly known as Kuhio Park Terrace. Because this is a public housing complex, I asked the head of the department, what's the current state of safety at public housing? According to the FBI, the alleged drug activity took place between July 2014 and November of this year. 37 people were indicted. 18 suspects in Hawaii were arrested. The FBI says their investigation centered around the towers of Kuhio Park. An agent we spoke with called the raid huge.
In the 10 years that I've been associated with the FBI in Honolulu, I have not seen a federal drug case of this magnitude.
The Public Housing Authority said today it was aware of the investigation and has been cooperating with authorities. And while it's unclear if the suspects lived at the towers, I learned today that public housing residents go through criminal screenings before being approved. The residents are allowed to have guests. Residents also are subject to a once-a-year top-to-bottom check of their residence. But does the Housing Authority feel these safeguards are enough?
I think our policies are working. This is actually a prime example why it's working, that when we heard something or suspected something or tenants told us something, we promptly informed the authorities, as we have done in Pololo and other areas.
The complex where this raid was centered around is run by a private management company, and the Housing Authority is still investigating whether evictions will take place.
There will be severe consequences, let it be they're involved or not, so long as it happened in our housing. We will go after the households. Our assumption is that they should know, and they are responsible for whatever happens, and we will proceed with evictions when appropriate.
Along with being arrested for drug trafficking, there were 3 firearm offenses as well.
Again, these aren't ticky-tack little crimes we're talking about. These are serious drug charges.
With this investigation taking place over the course of well over a year, I asked the head of the Housing Authority if he had any concerns about the safety of public housing.
One will make the argument that our housing is much safer because we pay closer attention to what's going on, and we're not shy of making sure that all the appropriate steps are taken.
If convicted for the most serious drug charges, the defendants face up to a maximum of life in prison with a minimum mandatory sentence of 10 years. Authorities say crystal methamphetamine was the drug in question. Alexander Zanes, KHON 2 News.